Hi everyone, welcome to our Pisces reading for January 2021. Really mid to end January, but time is fluid, so don't even worry about that. This is going to be for Pisces Sun and Moon, Pisces Sun or Moon. You may have plans in the sign of Pisces. Many of you are intuitively guided to the reading and you're not sure why yet. Hang on, we'll figure it out. Whatever brought you the reading, welcome. I'm so grateful you're here. I have to tell you, I had just done your reading. It was an hour long. It was deep. It was very deep. And when I went to upload it, it was not there. It was gone. I don't know. It was gone. Maybe I will find it somewhere on my computer. I don't know. But for the time being, I'm going to redo your reading. I think there's purpose in everything, so we'll see. Maybe the first one will magically turn up, and this one also needs to come out. So let's begin. We're going to begin with the Mother Mary Oracle card. And then we'll bring the Tarot in. I'll tell you if you have any repeating cards from the last spread. We have Father. You had family before. Now you have Father. My true Father is God in heaven, who shines healing light upon me, my birth father, and our relationship. Okay, we'll read that at the end. I'd just like to see how it plays in the reading. So now we're going to bring in the Tarot of Dreams. This will be the base of our reading. Give it one more shuffle. Cut. Well, okay, we open with the Ten of Cups. First of all, that is about family. That's harmony within family. Let's see. It's blessings over the home. We have the Knight of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius can be of younger time. This is definitely something that's moving towards this home, and rather quickly. This could be a person rushing towards this home. Like, who wants to disturb this happy home? We have the Eight of Pentacles, and we have the Three of Swords. I feel like there's something you're working on that has a lot of momentum behind it. It may say keep your focus there. This could be something you previously lost, but you're not focusing on that. You're focusing more on desire, and you're building it. The Eight of Cups, or the Eight of Pentacles, is where I put my focus, is what I will build. It can be a guaranteed success, but it takes your effort at the same time. I said it was the Three of Swords, and it's not. It's the Six of Swords. So interesting. We have the Death card of Scorpio. We have the Empress. Someone may have lost their mother. She may really be responsible for a lot of energy that's coming towards you. Could certainly be you feeling her energy. We have the Ten of Pentacles. Look at that. And we have the Fool. Okay, first of all, we have the Fool coming under the Six of Swords. Six of Swords is where I've taken that moment and I've looked at my life and I've decided I know what is toxic, what has been toxic to me. Some of you could be a mother, a father energy that you carried forward. You know, sometimes the exact energy we hate, we become. We may not know it until we do. Anyways, this is you really leaving that type of energy behind you because you have the Fool underneath it. So I know you're successful at it. It's asking for a different kind of energy. Well, let's see what else we have. We have the Three of Wands, beautiful. And we have the Two of Pentacles. Get our last two cards. You know, it's showing me that a lot of you are focusing on your finances. It may be something you're doing out of your own home through the Ten of Pentacles. The Empress can represent you and the wisdom of where you've been, what you've done. Some of you may be connecting to someone who's crossed. Look at that, with the Nine of Pentacles. Wow. Beautiful energy. This is the energy of success in how I build my pentacles. You know, this is starting from the root up, the foundation up. And I kind of like that the 8 is here because, listen, if nothing else, this reading is saying, you know, as you cut that toxicity out of your life, and sometimes it's my own thoughts, my own limiting thoughts, and I focus on what it is I want to grow, my God, you're going to grow it. It's telling you right off the bat there's success for that. Move into your creativity. A lot of you, it's from your home. You know, there may be no problems other than you're feeling guided to create something. I feel like go with it, do that. You know, if for any reason, I don't know, I kind of feel like this Knight of Wands is rushing in towards the Ten of Cups, almost to cause a ripple. And maybe it has, you know, and maybe your life is changing. Maybe you are going through from, you know, what I thought was my Ten of Cups, you know. I certainly felt some type of happiness from it, but there's some type of energy, chaotic energy that comes to it. I feel like for some of you, it's almost like you're recreating your life. You're recreating a life, and it's different from what you had, but it feels much more about you. Really, your independent nature, all that you can do and build, but it takes you. You got to be open to learning and to seeing and to knowing, right? And knowing what's not good and what is good. Anyway, it's a trust within yourself and then a focusing upon that. And down here, there's success. Okay, let's get our last card. And then we'll come out with the Gilded Tarot. Well, we have the Lovers. You did have the Lovers in your past reading also. You had the 2 Pentacles in your last reading. You had the 8 of Pentacles in your last reading. And right now, I think that's all I can see. Anyway, we have the 2 of Cups coming after the Fool. So, if I'm moving towards a relationship, where I need to start is the 6 of Swords. And that is the willingness and knowing that you're able to cut ties to what is toxic, right? 6 of Swords is, it's almost like the promise that when you jump on that ship, you will move towards calmer waters. But that's what the Fool is, right? The Fool is in the present moment, and the Fool is someone who is willing to take a chance. They're going to take a chance. This may be a chance in love. For some of you, it's a chance to do something you truly love, and probably really called to do. Well, we got the Tower on the bottom of the deck. And we have Judgment under that. Okay. So we have the Tower. Tower can mean anything. It's a disruption to your life, and that's kind of what I was feeling up here. Not for everyone, but I am feeling that a disruption came. And because of that disruption, it may have forced your hand, so to speak. But through that energy, I feel like there's another part of you that you found. And that may be your creative side, because it seems like you move into it almost naturally, almost like it was meant to be. So I had the 10 of Cups, but now creating the 10 of Pentacles. Well, to me, it's the same, except one is truly rooted in a foundation. Right? 9 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles. It's the work I put into it. It's the foundation that I am building. And hello, 2 of Cups just happens to be next to it. So this Tower almost, to me, doesn't hold any merit anymore unless you're still in it. But I always feel when the Tower comes, I mean, it's in the Bible itself, there will be endings, and there will be, there will be doors closing and new doors opening, always. That is life. We just have to know, when to leave, when to close that door, and when allow another one to open. All right, let's go a little deeper. It's interesting, the Tower's on the bottom of this deck, too. Okay. We have the King of Pentacles, potentially Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. He was in your last reading. He was attached to the 2 of Cups, to be honest. We have the 10 of Wands. It's almost like some type of responsibility, overburden is, I don't know if it's coming your way or it has come your way. It's a sense of, am I carrying more responsibility than I need be? Have I taken on the weight of this relationship, this job, whatever it may be? King of Pentacles is attached. This King of Pentacles may be someone who reminds you of your father. Even if this is, a male's watching this. All right, we have the 7 of Wands. We have the 9 of Pentacles. So the 9 of Pentacles coming over the Six of Swords is great energy because we have the Nine of Pentacles down here also. So this tells me this is where you're heading. So some of you, you know, you may be leaving, there may be a relationship that is just more than maybe you want to take, maybe you need to take. It does have a lot of defensive type energy in it. Seven of Wands. Um, you know, if I put my energy into Seven of Wands, then I'm coming back being defensive myself. And, you know, I don't want to take on their energy, so to speak. So, it can be no one seeing your side anyway. No one, you know, or you have opinions coming from you in all ways. Listen, this is saying put your head down. Put your head down. Focus on what it is you want. You, the soul, the one who came here. Um, you know, you didn't come here just to experience hardship. You came here for joy. And you got to allow yourself. So sometimes I can't be pulled in. And sometimes I have to, where a 10 shows up, consider that maybe it's time I drop these wands. And some of you are. Um, because I see you moving away from the things that just aren't serving you anymore. Swords to me, though, are lessons. So lessons to be learned, right? Um, that doesn't mean I carry them with me. I use them as my tools from now on. So anyway, out of that energy grows the Nine of Pentacles. So that's kind of beautiful. All right, let's keep going. Well, hello, Ace of Cups. Interesting. So we do have the Two of Cups, right? And this cup is coming right over the Death card. Some of you, I'm sure it signifies Scorpio. For others of you, I feel like it's the door that is opening after we close the door of death. We stop resisting it, and boom, here's this ace. Well, hello, Ten of Pentacles. Coming over the Empress energy, I just feel like, listen, I know this is for men and female and women, but I have to say, I feel like there are some particular women here who may have been in a certain type of situation where, like, you're feeling held down. Um, you're moving into their energy, and therefore you feel like you can't get out of this cycle. There, I feel like your your awakening is you just have to see how your reaction is to them. It's almost like they're trying to get you to react, and therefore you do, um, and therefore it keeps growing. Now, it doesn't mean anything's your fault, but what I'm saying is there's something I can look at here. Number one, am I allowing them to pull me into that energy? Is that the kind of life I want to lead? Even if it started at the Ten of Cups, doesn't mean it can't be healed, but I feel like real realizations have to happen. But nonetheless, I feel like that is part of what your soul's here to learn because after that period, um, however you choose it, a door closes, whether you remain behind that door or you're on the other side of it, um, is up to you, right? The Eight of Pentacles, that's going to be up to you. You know, um, that sounds harsh, and I don't mean it to be, but I feel like it has to be real, you know, because we don't want to look at these cards as, oh, they're just pretty cards. No, they're giving us real, it's our guides, really. Um, this is just sparking that within me. But anyways, I feel like it has to come from a really real energy of knowing oneself, but also knowing what you can do. Because here you are in a different type of energy, in your creative energy. What can I do to make my life better? Where can I go and how can I do it so I feel totally independent within myself? Maybe, you know, I used to tell my daughter, like, it's just nothing against men, but I would say, you know, you never feel, at least in me as a Scorpio, you never feel rooted unless you know you can take care of you. Even if you're in a loving relationship, I feel that's me. Um, Now, my daughter is very watery, and I'm very earth. But I feel that, like, I need to know I can take care of me no matter what. And you know why I feel that way? Because of the times that I could not. And boy, you take on more than I ever would now. You know what I mean? So I won't be repeating those things. I know that. And I feel like that is what it's saying to you. Anyway, here is the Ten of Pentacles coming over the Empress. If there is any sense of wanting to feel that independence, the Empress with the Ten of Pentacles is it. Um, I want to say for some of you, you may be interested in learning about your ancestors, like your grandmother's life and your great-grandmother's life. Um, and you might find a real strength of support from that. You might see the women they were. I hope you can find what it is that I feel like you'll find. It could just be talk, right? Talk through the other elders, um, those who knew her. I don't know. But I feel like there's some real wisdom there. Um, you may find like pottery. I'm seeing like a milk glass. I don't know if it's milk glass, but it's white. You may find like trinkets. Trinkets, that's the word. And I don't know, like I feel like if it's small, put it in your pocket. Carry it in your purse. I feel like their energy's in it. Anyway, what else we got here? We have the Page of Wands. Page of Wands is a lot like the Fool. We have the Two of Pentacles. Again, do we have it? Well, you definitely had it in your last ring. Yes, we have it down here too. So it's over the Fool. Decision is yours, right? The decision is yours. But as you take on this fresh new energy, you just kind of know what to do. It's interesting because we have the Two of Pentacles, and the Fool really, oh, it is the Two of Pentacles, duh, coming over the Fool. I felt like it was the Fool holding these two Pentacles. There's a ship coming in. There's a ship coming in. We have the King of Cups, potentially Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, is touching card of Scorpio. And then look at this, we have the Chariot. Chariot is card of Cancer. You had the Chariot like 3 times. Is that possible? At least 2 times in your last reading. And look at this, it's coming right over the Two of Pentacles. So let's kind of keep moving along. We have the Three of Wands down here, coming after the Death card. This is a way that you're looking at life now. Over here, it's like, I feel this burden's coming on you. It's like, it almost feels like this energy moving towards the Ten of Cups was, well, here is the Tower. What am I talking about? That's exactly what I was feeling. The Tower. We have Judgment underneath that. So it's almost like the universe is calling for the rebirth within you. But something had been going on. Again, someone in there may have reminded you of your father. Right now, I'm not feeling it in the greatest way, but whatever. So anyway, we have the Chariot. The Chariot again is not being controlled by the reins; it's being controlled by your thoughts. Right above it, you have a chest filled with gold. Your thoughts are controlling it. You have the Ten of Wands above that, 2 tens, right? Completely different energy. Here, I'm carrying the weight of the world. Here, the world is my oyster. And it includes the Ace of Cups and the Three of Wands. I'm looking at all that is possible, right? Here's the King of Cups. If he's coming in the upright, which he did, this is someone who loves being in a relationship, feels good in love. Of course, there's the opposite side of them, but that's not how they're coming to the table. So, someone who is willing and able to give their heart. Are you? Well, within the Chariot, we have a true balance. Okay. And by the way, when you see the Two of Pentacles, it means that you're thinking about this logically. You're not allowing, you've learned the lessons of the past, but you're not allowing the fears. It will repeat. No, it won't repeat because you're going to see it. You're going to know it. You've been there. You've walked those shoes. Trust yourself. Trust yourself. If it keeps repeating, then you're allowing it to continue. Stop it right at the door if it's not right. I'm not really feeling that, but I'm feeling there's a safety in that for you as you move into this energy. We have the Four of Wands again. Why am I saying again? It was definitely in your last reading, but I don't think it's out here yet. Interesting, but I felt like it already was. So, hello. This is a true commitment to each other. It's coming over the Nine of Pentacles, so I feel like that commitment's got to start with you. You got to commit to yourself that, from this moment on, you're going to grow. You're going to start from a strong foundation, right? You're going to work on that foundation and you're going to build upward. And what you build upward, I promise you, no one can knock down. And it's having that pillar of strength within yourself. There's nothing hard about it, right? There's nothing hard about it. It's just, I'm an unlimited potential. Anyway, Four of Pentacles, well, someone agrees. These are This is two people who want to make an ultimate commitment to each other. It's coming over the Nine of Pentacles energy, so it's almost like saying, when you arrive at this energy, and the Nine of Pentacles also has the energy of your guardian angel. Like there's a guardian angel who wants you and is helping you to build that foundation. You're not alone, even if you feel alone. Nine, sometimes we can feel alone. But we're not. We're not. We have Seven of Swords. Interesting. And we have the Two of Wands following that. I'm seeing a lot of these cards for the first time. I didn't want to look at them until I started reading them with you. I blessed them and did all that, but I want them to open to me as they open to you, but I kind of love that Two of Wands. The Two of Wands is, I'm allowing my mind's eye to start to see the path in front of me. Two of Pentacles is just literally, am I ready? Do I want this? Am I willing to begin again? Put the work in, build it from the foundation up. Am I going to do it from a sense of joy? The love of the universe is pouring down on you. Yes, there's a lot of hardship here, but, divine saying, sweetie, drop some of that heaviness that you're really not meant to carry anyway. And start anew. Doesn't matter your age, start new. Trust in yourself. Build from yourself. And, it's like the rest will follow. The rest will follow. I mean, we have the Ace of Cups. But it comes when that door shuts. Some of you, this is divinely guided to you. But maybe you're not feeling it up here. I'm just not feeling it. Sometimes we got to be willing to clean the house, our own house. And I feel like that's what it's saying. Clean the house. Start, clean the inside, and the outside will match. be willing to start at the beginning. You know, the Eight of Pentacles, she's going in as the apprentice, but she will arise as the master of her craft. And that can mean so many things. It's asking you to come from your creative energy. We look at the Empress. She's someone who is wise. Doesn't matter her age. She's wise because of the experiences she's had. Think about the worst you've been in, and now think about the very best that can come in. If the worst can happen, trust me, so can its opposite, the best. How am I going to look at it? Here's a commitment. No doubt, a commitment, and it may come at a very unexpected time. You're in the Nine of Pentacles energy. You're busy building your life. And I feel like you're loving it if you allow yourself to do what you feel guided to. You know, possibilities are endless, and the Two of Cups, soulmate energy. So it's showing a soulmate and then the wedding, at least the commitment. And by the way, it's also touching the Ten of Pentacles. So you've got plenty of love and desire in the Four of Wands, and then you add the Ten of Pentacles under that. Wow. Wow. This is something, where grandkids will be talking about their grandma and grandpa and how they've been together for so long, and great grandkids, even when you're gone. It's that type of energy, how this love between these two continue on. It continues on. And listen, when you think about that, it continues on. So maybe you have a granddaughter who is unsure about marriage, and it may feel like the right thing to do, but her heart's not in it. She's going to think of you. She's going to think of you. That's down the road. But nonetheless, I feel like that's the legacy that you're creating, or that you can create. So, maybe this Ten of Cups was somewhat of a facade to start with. I don't know. I don't know. I do want to look at this King of Pentacles, though, over that. Because he does have the Ace of Cups below him. Okay, well, we have the Fool. So, I don't know. This King of Pentacles seems to be arising from the Ten of Cups. And then the Fool, for some of you, this may be another opportunity. And maybe it's if I say yes to this, again, I still feel like I have to take the same path, because I got to treat this as new. Right? The Fool, I've got to treat it as new. I'm not hanging on to anything. I'm just not hanging on to anything. But if I give this another chance, I'm wide awake. I'm wide awake. So if the red flags rise up, I'm going to see them. Your guides are going to make sure. So anyways, I think I should leave it there, but I am going to read about Father. Sometimes I think this is a very specific card, but when I get it, it tends to resonate with so many. This card comes to you because your question is rooted in your relationship with your father. Even though this connection may not be immediately understood, this card acknowledges the link. Most likely, old emotions concerning your father are affecting your present situation. If a memory surfaces as you read this, trust your pathway to lead you to healing. Recalling a painful memory isn't pleasant, but it's an important step towards releasing negative patterns. If you have old, heavy-hearted feelings about Dad, take a moment now to say, God and Mother Mary, thank you for helping me heal and release. And then it says the name, emotions, or situation with my father, so that he and I can be free. Can be free. And that is the Fool. Free. Free to live his life. free to make choices, free. And I'm gonna leave it there. I love you guys so much. I don't know. I feel like this was just as powerful as the first one. If I can find it, if it somehow miraculously is still on my computer, I certainly will upload it. But yeah, this is pretty much the same concept. I don't know. I don't know. This was meant to be. Same as in the last reading, you had a soulmate energy, and it kind of felt like, like when I think back and I thought that was everything, and then boom, here shows this, and it's like, wow, wow, I never thought I could love so deeply, right? And you start to forget about what was. So, but you got to allow that, right? You've got to allow that. You've got to be willing to love that deeply again. Doesn't mean that you're a fool, or you're foolish. Take it slow. If there's red flags, allow them to be, and then pay attention. Because that doesn't mean it's the end of your love life. It just means this special comp you haven't met yet, or it hasn't come to fruition in the way that it's meant to. So, anyways, because I do feel like it's going to be rooted in time. I'm telling you, I feel great grandchildren talking about their great grandma or grandpa and their love story. Doesn't mean it's perfect. Maybe it's not perfect at all, but it is in the same breath. So anyway, we'll leave it there. I love you guys. Thank you for everything. As always, thank you for keeping the channel alive through your donations. Thank you for your likes and your subscribes. Welcome if you're new. Thank you for sharing with those that you feel like need to hear this. Remember, sometimes the reading can get pretty deep, and you may need to listen to it again. Maybe not right away, maybe a little down the road. And I feel like as you do, I feel like your soul will connect with it. You'll be like, oh, okay, yeah. At first, sometimes I feel like people are going to be offended, but I come to you very, very real. There's no sense of, you know, like we want to see that light. We want to see the light. Um, we got to know where we were, though, right? So, anyway, I keep talking. I love you guys. I'm going to be quiet so I can get this up to you. I will see you soon. Bye bye.